My name is Peggy Rodriguez. I've been working here for 13 years. I was born in Michigan because my parents were migrants, so they'd move between Michigan and Immokalee back and forth, which is why I was born in Michigan. We settled here in Immokalee when I was about 5 or 6 years old. My dad was fortunate enough to get a job with County County, and so that took him out of the fields, and we settled down, and they purchased a home here in Immokalee. So I grew up here, went to school here, graduated from Immokalee High School. I really didn't know that this office here at Guadalupe Social Services existed. I was fortunate enough that my parents didn't have to use the services here, but now that I work here, I'm very glad that Guadalupe Social Services is in town and able to provide that service for those that really do need it. So now I am the assistant program director, kind of help our director run the programs. Check people in the morning to see if they qualify for their services. Around the office, a little bit of everything. Basically, I help run the soup kitchen if something is needed there, in the clothing room, a shower program, in the food pantry. I'm kind of just everywhere pretty much. I help do the bank deposits. I help give tours. Maria Vega, the caseworker here, I knew her from way back then, so she's the one that told me that there was a job opening, and so I applied for the administrative assistant position and was hired, so I've been here ever since. Biggest challenge? There's always been small things here and there throughout the years that, for example, when we were without a program director for 4 months, I had to kind of just fill in. It was a little challenging, but I think we had very understanding volunteers, and my coworkers helped out greatly also. So it's not like I had the responsibility on my own, but everybody pitched in. So I don't think there is like a major challenge, except maybe when there was a disaster back in 2005 when Hurricane Wilma hit. We had never experienced that before, and having an overwhelmingly amount of people on the grounds asking for help. So I think that if I look back, I would say that was like the biggest challenge at that time, because we were kind of wondering what to do. Just the daily contact with clients is maybe sometimes hard, because if for some reason a client doesn't qualify or we don't have a service that we can provide them, I have to try and see if I can refer them somewhere else, or see if there's something else that we can do for them, not necessarily what they came in for at that point. I love working with everyone that's here, even our volunteers, and not necessarily only the staff, but everybody that comes through the doors. We have very exciting clients, I would say. There's always clients that keep us on our toes. It's just enjoyable to work here. More like short-term goals, helping that client that's in need in front of your window right now. I think as long as the client leaves happy or satisfied, then I think we did our job. I have 2 kids, a 9 and a 2-year-old, and so then most of my free time goes to spending time with them on the weekends. So after I leave here, I go home, help my son with his homework, cook dinner, and basically just relax. We like to just go out to dinner or to lunch, or taking the kids to Chuck E. Cheese or something like that where they're gonna enjoy themselves. I think we get the most joy out of that. We always love to invite people to come and just see what we're doing. So we're always happy and have our doors open.